Let's talk just about a few cultural things. I know reading is the one way that you say, the only way people can really get smart. You don't know anyone who's gotten smarter who doesn't read a lot.
Well, yes, even the fiction of the world, which includes a good deal of the Bible and Shakespeare and the great novels and all that stuff. The people were good at painting pictures and painting and telling stories, and people learn best when they learn a story. It looks more like a piece of alive, a story. So it works.
What are you reading right now?
Well, and now my life is, people know I'm a nut on books, and they kind of like Poor Charlie's Almanac or something.
Yeah.
So what do? They send me books, gifts. So I get so many books in this house as gifts that I no longer buy books. I just select from those that people give me. And I kind of like doing it. I think they kind of like doing it. It's very peculiar, but who would guess that would happen? Would I be sitting 99 years old and all over the world, even people who speak a different language, Indian or Hindu or totally different language, Chinese. But I think this business, I'm an enormous admirer of what Ben Graham did to teach that damn course for the better part of 50 years. And the fact that he did so without reaching any extreme prosperity is also an interesting lesson. And another interesting lesson was half of all the money he made was one great stock. And that stock was Geico, indirectly held through the insurance companies and the Berkshire insurance companies and so on. So we got a big ride out of Geico. And that was more than half of all the money he ever made. So even Graham, to be respectable on a record, had to have one big trip to the pie counter where he took a big helping instead of a small one. Yeah. And he did it once and did it right. And again, a very interesting lesson. That's not the way Ben Graham is taught in the universities. The identifiable big opportunities are hard to find. They may be there, but they're not identifiable. It's like I don't have the mechanical ability to do what Dr. Davis did. Right. I just don't have it. It's not there for me. You don't have it, it's not there for you. You have to get it. Or get a substitute. You have to get well in something you're good at.
I think I heard that you've been binge watching Seinfeld. Is that right?
Well, I've finally gotten so I've seen so many of the reruns twice that I don't want to see them a third time. But I do like a bunch of self-centered people making the wrong decisions. It appeals to it is ridiculous. It's utterly ridiculous. These people go out of their way to get insane worries and so on. And they solve some of their problems with humor.
Yeah. It's a show about nothing, though.
Yes, but it's not really about nothing. It's about the humor of life being used to make life quite endurable. By kidding one another, which is what they're doing, because they're really kidding the audience, they are amusing us all.